Welcome to part 2 of integers. This will be a little bit more difficult than part 1, but if you just go back on part 1 and kind of study up a bit, you'll do just fine. Don't you worry. Here we go.
Part 2. Now, y'all, when you really get good at these, you get to finesse it as much as you want. Now, watch this. Please remember the same rule, but you're going to start with the same sum, different difference rule because you got these pairings. Look at this. You've got numbers that literally have pairings of signs put together back to back through the parentheses. Signs of parentheses, don't get confused by them. Just pretend the parentheses aren't there for now, okay? Look how they're paired together. Each one of these have a pairing of two right next to each other. And you have to fuse them to become one sign. What does that mean? Okay, just follow the same sum, different difference rule. If they're different signs that are paired in these circles together like this, if they're next to each other, they become negatives. Different signs mean negatives. But these two negatives right here, right, they become positives. Oh, I see. Different means negative, and same means positive. Yes, that's a reoccurring theme in math for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I do, but I don't have time to explain. But anyway, let me clean that up. But as you can see, everything that when they're different, negatives, and when they're the same, you make them positive. And now you just follow the same rules you did before in the last piece. What am I saying? What am I saying? You have two negatives. You have a -4 and a -7. Oh, -4 and a -7, because this becomes a negative. See, this goes away. They go away. They don't mean anything now. They go away. -7. So -4, -7. The 7 is bigger and it's negative, so you have a negative answer. Here, the plus is in front of the 3 now. The 3 is bigger and it's positive, so we don't put a sign because it's +3. This one, the 5 is bigger than the 1, so the 5 is positive. The answer stays positive. And the same thing down here. The 7 is bigger than the 2, and the 7 is positive. All right. So now we can put all these together. All right. -4 and -7, they're the same sign. We add. Same means sum. Add. 11. 2 is negative. 3 is positive. They're different signs. We subtract. The difference between 2 and 3 is 1. The 5 is positive because there's no sign in front, and the 1 has a negative in front of it now, a negative, excuse me. So we subtract 4. The answer is positive because the 5 is bigger than the 1, and the 5 is positive. And here we already established the 7 is bigger, so the answer is going to be positive. And there's a plus in front of the 2. Now they're the same sign. You add them. 9. And there's your complete answers for part 2. Give it a try. Here's these 4 problems. Please pause the video and give it your best shot. When you unpause, I will describe each answer and how to get them. Okay, here we go. First problem, -4 minus -8. Remember what I told you. First, we put together like terms. We put them together. Oh, they're the same sign. That means sum. Same sum. Remember that. Okay, -4, and now the 8 is now positive because these disappear once you combine them. -4, +8, different signs means we subtract. And the 8 is positive and it's bigger, so it's a +4. The answer is +4. All right, let's go to this next one. We have two signs next to each other. Boom, there it is. What does that mean? Oh, different signs, different difference. Subtract. These go away. Okay. The bigger sign, or the bigger number is 5. And 5 is negative now because there's a negative right in front of the 5. So the answer is going to be negative, right? And they're the same. -2, -5 means you add the numbers. Same sum. 7. All right, let's go down here again to the next one. 5 minus -4. Same sign means add. Now both your numbers are positive. They're the same sum. Okay, 5 plus 4 is 9. And 5 is bigger and it's positive, so the 9 stays positive. Wonderful. And last but not least, look at this. Different signs means subtract means different. So cross these out and you have 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is what? 5. And there we have it. And remember, the 7 is bigger, it's positive, so your answer is going to be positive. Got it. Any questions? No? Good. All right, y'all. Keep trying. Do the best you can. It'll work out.
Adding, subtracting integers are pretty much the hardest part of integers. Next, a little bit something easier, multiplying and dividing integers. All right? I'll see you next video.